The coating durability test puts XS through a cycle of 10,000 strums. Through the lens of a microscope, it is clear that XS retains its composition better than other coated strings. Testing complete.
This is Tim's great idea. And I said to Tim, I said, you know, I had a Tele, like I had a 67 Tele in this, and I look a picture of myself and it looks like a mandolin,
right,
you know, 6'7", the damn thing. And not only that is that we wanted on the neck pickup to have the bigger body gives it a little bit lower end, you know.
Yeah.
And here's the man who built it right here.
Yeah, Tim.
And
Good to see you, man.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
Tim Shaw, all right.
How we doing?
The story is so great. Ben Jumper, who runs this place here at Soundcheck, I kept saying, man, I've been going to Fender. I've been telling them I want to build a Texas Tele, which is a bigger Tele because all the reasons we talked about. And he said, well, let me go talk to Tim over here. So Tim built this one of a kind, and you can tell him a little bit about it. Of course, we have again the same thing. It's got right where I want them, you know, that's the way Leo had them anyway, right?
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right.
And then tell them what this does. It's a little push pull
So
thing.
we can split the humbucker with that. It's a custom set of pickups that I wound for you.
But is that basically kind of a Shawbucker? Or
It's a Shawbucker, yeah, but it's a one-of-a-kind Shawbucker. Ray wanted a 60s Tele bridge pickup, so we've got that. And then the neck pickup was voiced to play nicely with the bridge pickup. So it's a custom wind, and it coil splits, so it goes cleaner if it needs to.
And then so there's with. Gives that nice little the kind of sound I associate with a Strat. You know,
Sure.
is out of phase, which you can get.
Yeah.
And then this, and then this. And this might sound, of course, a little dirty because we've been playing with, but this is where I get that, you know.
Yeah.
And it's because what's the value on this pot?
$250.
And I don't know what that means, but they had another one in. They had another one in there, and they wouldn't do what I wanted. You know, it's like.
So what's standard on a Tele?
250s now. There's a weird period in the, they start out as 250s. There's a weird period in the 70s when Jaguars and Jazzmasters are popular, and they go to 1 megs.
Oh,
so
really?
that 70s sound is like the really ice picky, late 60s, early
Yeah.
70s, is that really ice picky bright thing.
Oh.
That's a 1 meg, which gives you all the top end that your dog doesn't carry.
Yeah, right.
It's
right.
20 hertz and above. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But you can hear it.
Ain't
But
no money up there, as
yeah.
Chet used to say.
Yeah.
You can get this great. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I do. It's just can do it all, man. You know, and like I say, that's your sound.
Yeah. Great. Now, getting that bigger body.
Even on the treble pickup, you can hear.
Yeah.
You know, and then you put it on, you know.
Yeah.
And this through a super, but this is a new super. It's I've used the deluxe, but I couldn't when I want to get a little more breakup, you know. But I mean, that's what's so nice about this guitar is the low end is. I mean, you can never get that out of a normal size Tele. Kids, if you want to get a big sound, get a Ray Benson. Oh, they don't make it. That's right. Oh, you can't buy this thing.
You just have to be Ray Benson.
This yeah. But I finger pick with it. Play country blues, you know, or
Yeah, that's great.
or you know R&B
Yep.
stuff, and you go, yeah, chink,
Sure.
you know. Been playing a lot more with my fingers too, which is really scary. I was the same thing. Jimmy Vaughan's my pal, and I've known Jimmy for 50 years, and it's. I said, "You play a lot with your fingers." He said, "Yeah." I said, "It's just a different thing. It's so different."
Yeah.
You get to do shit like that, you know.
Right. Now, to get this bigger body, what did you? Okay, so Tim, how'd you go about doing it?
Okay, well, you know, we knew I'd known Ray since the 70s, you know, so I was delighted to have the opportunity to do this for him. But we talked about Teles he liked, and this is Ash.
Yeah.
So because you like the Ash vibe, like the 60s Tele bridge pickup sound, what we ended up doing, this part of it is pretty normal, and it starts getting bigger out here, so we kind of stretched and enlarged the back end of it to get him more mass.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, roughly 10% bigger from the waist down, so to speak.
Okay.
They wanted the state of Texas on it, so we actually made one, and actually made 2 or 3 and settled on that for the size. We didn't have the courage to stick it down on the guitar. We put double stick on the back of it, sent it to Ray and said, hey, you figure out where to put it. We're not going to do
We
it.
just lift it.
Yeah.
No, it's a Texas Tele, you know, and those of you at Fender at corporate headquarters, you might ought to make these suckers and sell them to every kid wants one nowadays.
Yeah. Sign me up.
We'll call it the TR, T for TR Texas Tele.
There we go.
There you go.
Perfect.
But it's been wonderful, man. I've been so happy with it. And Ben Jumper, we have to thank Ben, our good pal, who commissioned the guitar. Yeah.
That's great.
But the funny thing about this is that nothing is wasted in this universe, because when we needed to do the Acoustasonic Tele, we wanted a slightly bigger body. And got talking about it in the shop and went, you know, we got a drawing right here.
Oh,
So this body size ends up being the basis for the Acoustasonic Tele.
really?
Yes.
It's funny because in looking at it, it looks like a normal, but yeah.
It does until you hang it next to another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or we'll get Tim to play it. Of course, if you use this,
Yeah,
it'll
right.
be we're
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.